Round 2 of the IHSA football playoffs went into full swing today, and we got a second round treat in Lombard. A rematch of last year's semifinal game between Byron and Montini. Can't get much better than a title caliber game in early November, and that showed throughout the whole first half. No score, both sides with an interception, and the Tigers added another before the half. Braden Knoll secures the tip, but Byron would opt for the second half after that pick, getting a chance to make adjustments for a critical 2 quarters. Montini was the first to break through in the third. Jeremiah Peterson gets through some tackles and sprints all the way into the red zone, one of their first breakthroughs on Byron's stout defense. And Peterson finished the job for the first score of the game. Broncos go up 7-0 with a minute to play in the third. They couldn't hold the Tiger offense for much longer, though. QB Andrew Talbot runs it in with 6 minutes on the clock in the fourth quarter tie game. Byron forced a field goal attempt on the Broncos' next drive, but a roughing the kicker gave them a first down, and Peterson capitalized again. So Tigers fans getting their prayers in for a successful 2-minute drill, and they did it. Braden Knoll scores with 10 seconds left on the clock, and just like in Dixon this regular season, rolling the dice and going for 2, but the attempt is stopped just short. The Tigers' 24-game win streak comes to an end in the second round with a 14-13 loss to Montini. And Rockford Lutheran playing host to Leroy in 1A play today. Panthers starting with the ball and on third down, looking to the ground to try and get the first down, but that's big Malachi Richardson getting the stop and forcing a punt. And the Crusaders with it now on their first drive is Daniel Ballard on the pitch to his brother David, making some shifty moves, getting around blocks before extending for the first down. Nothing going on offense early, so they have to turn to their kicking game to get them on the board. It's Santana Dixon here with the boot. 28 yards out, puts Lutheran up 3-0. And next drive for the Panthers, though, it's Stephon Williams. He's going to take the handoff, going right up the gut, and he is gone. Tough end to the Crusaders season today. They fall 53-29. And Stockton hosting perennial state power Lee win. Second quarter, Panthers with the ball. And how about the defense from Stockton reading that play and getting stuffed near the line of scrimmage? That doesn't matter, though. 2 plays later, it's going to be Alec Schlichting running on the outside along the sideline, and goodbye Schlichting. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown Panthers. They're up 22-0. Later in the second, Panthers on the move again. This time it's going to be Aiden Wild running up the sideline, and he gets a whole green grass of field in front of him and a little somersault at the end. He thinks he's in, but they mark him just shy of the goal line. Doesn't matter. Next play, Wild finds the end zone, this time toppling through defenders. Stockton falls to Lena Winslow 44-14. And over in Belvedere, the Blue Thunder hosting Wakanda, picking this one up in the second half. Blue Thunder trailing 10-7. Remember this guy from last week? Ben Booker takes the handoff and gets into Blue Thunder territory. And a few plays later, it's Booker again. This time, it's going to be off the pitch, going to the left side. He gets in. The Blue Thunder go back in front 14-10. But talk about having a day. This is Noah Rooney for the Blue Thunder. Going to be on defense here on the interception. He takes this one all the way into the end zone for a pick 6. The flag was on a face mask on Wakanda, so the touchdown stands. Next drive for those Bulldogs, it's going to be Corey Canick on the carry, but the Blue Thunder strip the ball. This time it's Rooney who falls on the fumble, so add that to his stat sheet, and the Blue Thunder take over. After another Blue Thunder score, Wakanda trying to get back in at QB Logan Olson, looking for his man, but who else? Rooney keeping his eyes on the ball for the pick, his second of the game, and what a day for him. The Thunder roll on to the third round for a matchup with top seed at Cary Grove, 28-10 win over Wakanda. And Boylan trying to make it 2 in a row in the playoffs against 7 seed Coal City. A bad start for the Titans. The opening drive punt sails over Charlie Mayer's hands. He has to fall on it on their own 4-yard line, setting up Coal City with an easy 1-play drive. Landon Benson flies from left to right into the end zone. His first touch of the game is a touchdown for the Coalers. Coal City trying to double down on the next drive. Xander Mentz looking for the end zone by air, but he's intercepted by Trey Hernandez. The Titans have some momentum now, and Boylan would march down the field. They'd have to settle for a field goal, making it 7-3. Boylan's next drive, trying to get ahead in this one. Dominic Cacciatore fakes the handoff and finds Eli Davis cutting left through the end zone, giving the Titans a 10-7 lead going into the break, but that break was all Coal City needed. Meets hands off to Landon Benson again. He finds his route and stumbles his way into the end zone, and his second of 5 touchdowns on the afternoon. Coal City ends Boylan's season at home, 33-10 the final, and they will host the Dukes from Dixon 1 week from today. The defending state champs in 8-man Amboy facing Martinsville at home. The cheerleaders from both schools were ready to bring it on, and the Clippers trailing by 6 in the second quarter, but not for long. Quinn Luffelman powers his way across the goal line. Amboy would take the lead after a 2-point conversion, then on 4th down from the 5. Clippers gonna go for it here. Their quarterback, Eddie Jones, rolling out, and he's just gonna get across the goal line for the touchdown with 2 minutes before the half. And Jones is gonna do it again with his arm this time. The senior airs it out and connects with Caleb Llanos for a 65-yard touchdown. Amboy wins 32-20. And to wrap it up, another 8-man game between West Carroll and Polo. First quarter, the unbeaten Marcos were scoring early and often. Kalen Golbranson finds a big hole near midfield, and he's taking it all the way, untouched for the score. And Polo just getting tuned up. Soon after, it's the quarterback, Gus Mumford, keeping it and taking it to pay dirt. The Marcos put up 38 points in the quarter. This time, they're going to score on defense. It's Noah Dewey bringing the pressure, and that leads to a pick 6 for Damon Rowe. Polo wins 66-0. And taking a look at the rest of our area, Sycamore went to Chicago and crushed Westinghouse 69-12, while Dupec will be our last remaining team in 3A, beating Buckley Loda 33-6. Then in 1A, Galena is keeping the Cinderella run alive with the win over Marquette. They'll play the Leroy Panthers in the quarters, while Newman was held scoreless in their game against Melvin Sibley.